Right, he's been settled here a while. He doesn't seem too bothered by the camera. He's purring. I think we might be alright. Fucking hell, I can't do people, words, and normal things. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I keep getting so many fucking off that post. All from women. I think there's 5 now. Just making shitty comments. That like supposed to be a joke, but I don't even know if they are or not. That's the thing. I was talking to my manager at the radio. We had a big good old gas bag on the phone. And I was talking to her about a lot of stuff. And it was like, she was like, God, you're like, really like, you question everything, didn't you? I said, no, it's like, it's because it doesn't make sense in the first place. It's not that it made sense one way. And now I'm going, oh, but what if it's this? What if it's that? The reason I'm saying, what if it's this? What if it's that? Is it could be any of them. I'm trying to find the most likely one because I do not understand. Not because I think I understand. That's the way I come across a lot of the times. I think I know what's happening. I am just giving you some crowd control, Gizmo, because I don't know why you do this. It's very loving crowd control. But, so there's one, I'm like, what the fuck is even happening? She's put, what was it? I lost the will to live about halfway through that. Wear what you want. No one gives a shit. And I thought, this is the boring page. And like, I wrote that post in direct response because I've been asked to read the fucking group guidelines. And it literally says the phrase, we want to hear about the mundane details that you go into. We want to hear how obsessed you are with things. Congratulations. If you want to be someone with obsessions, I've got millions, hundreds, many. And so I was like, again, I've got a battle with it. I've got a battle with it constantly, even at this level. This is a microcosm. So anyone who's thinking, oh my God, what are you doing with Facebook? Number one, it's all I've got, like I said before. Number two, it's a microcosm of what life's like for me. Put me in normal society, around normal people, with a world that insists that I'm normal, and that happens. 40-odd% of them are judging the fuck out of me and thinking it's okay to publicly nail me to the wall about it. And what is it with all these fucking passive-aggressive fucking comments? But then I have to think, what if they're joking? Because this is the weird thing. How many times have you heard people go, yeah, that's the thing with written text. You can't interpret meaning. Yet they fall out with each other daily over fucking shit that's written on Facebook. No one ever seems to grasp it when it happens. They just talk about it happening. And it's like, don't give minimal information on something that sounds snotty. But then I thought, right, try and imagine it like she's being a mate. And she's actually trying to be nice to you. Because she's seen the amount of time that you spent over your socks, and it's, you know, this is great, very important and all that. Her interpretation of that is, I'm worried about what you think of me. And it's not what I'm doing. I'm not, no, it's just you need to see it. I didn't give a fuck what you think of it, really. You have to see it. It's just a lot more, it's nothing like what people are interpreting. Yet again, I'm coming across as, basically seem to be coming across as someone who's right up his own arse, thinks he's actually gorgeous, definitely loves himself, needs taking down a peg or two. You indulged yourself there. That's snotty. Why aren't the people who run that fucking thing, who were on me in seconds for daring to ask a question, why aren't they saying your posts are too long? Why aren't they jumping in and saying, guys, you're being a little bit rude to this guy? It says, we are a friendly lot. If you're new here, do post and comment. Get to know us. And on that very post, one of the moderators, he was the one that wrote, he said, tell me, and he said, welcome to TBG, you'll like it here. He's wrong. I'm not liking how people are quite freely making passive-aggressive comments to me. But actually, that doesn't make it matter. So yeah, with her, this was the weirdest one. Because I thought, right, imagine she is joking. And what I put was, what was it? Do you know, it probably took you longer to write that than it did for you to sit there and go, oh my God, this guy is boring, and then exchange it for something that was worth your time. Because I thought, right, okay, agree with her. Yeah, I'm going on about fucking shit, and you know, you've wasted a lot of your time. Well, please don't waste any more writing about it. Hey, I was kind of thinking. But I didn't want to come across. I was trying to joke, and it was like, again, I'm like, is that it? To which people would always say, God, you worry too much. No, I just don't know if it's it or not. I don't know what it is. So I put that, and she put a laughing smiley in response to it. And I thought, that's what a few of them have done with the sarcastic ones. I've tried to take them as a joke. I think they're not a joke, though, are they, really? So then with her response to that was a laughing smiley. Then she sent me a picture of her very gorgeous leopard print leggings, which were pink and purple, I think. I wanted green in there. I refrained from saying it, not like so many of the others on my post that have given advice on what to wear and said, oh, that would. I wanted to say green shoes with that would look lush. I saw green shoes. She didn't have green shoes on. You could just about see her shoes. I was like, green. I'm seeing green at the end of that. Those legs. They're legs, my missus. Right? So, but it was with the accompanying slogan. What was it? She put something like, nothing matters to me that much. And I was like, okay, in terms of us having a conversation with words, I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't know that context. What? I mean, if she'd have said, not much matters to me, but these leggings, or something, but it was like she was telling me that no one gives a shit what I wear, but then she's obviously read that I love my bright clothes, so she's making some kind of comparison, and I thought, communicate visually with the lady. She is sharing a commonality with you, I think. So I was basically changing the subject, going, I love your trousers. And what I just sort of went, they are amazing, loving those. I said, I do have some leopard print leggings of my own, but I think they're in my lockup. Otherwise, I'd be happy to reply, leopard print styly. And then she's responded to that with a love heart. Are we friends now? Because I didn't even know what any of that was. I have no idea what you meant. Literally, not a fucking clue. Could have been fucking anything. While that's happening, another one pipes up with, well, anyone who got past line 2 of that, I applaud you. Again, I'm like, the fuck is this? Fuck is this? Snottiness. Snotty, passive-aggressive bullshit. Or is it? So, with her, I wrote kind of what I wanted to write to the first one. I just put, oh my god, same, except that with yours I only got up to the second line, not past it, because hers was only 2 lines long. It was basically, what I was actually saying was, dude, 2 of us can get just as fucked off with what the other one's reading by the second line of it. Why do you think you're any different? Was what I was, and that's why I was saying, oh my god, say, she totally didn't get it. She just come back with, don't use my jokes, get your own. I thought, how old are you? I didn't even look at her profile. I didn't even want to. My response to her was, or just don't say anything. She hasn't. I hope she took the hint. That was a broadside fucking hint. Just don't fucking talk to me. The fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What happened to the expression, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all? Think it's boring? Fine, I don't care. I don't fucking care if you think it's boring. Go off and fuck off and be boring then. If you think it's boring, it's called the boring group. Why are you complaining about a boring post on the boring group? It's 4 boring posts. But it's literally, again, I don't know. And then another one comes up and she just put, I don't waste time, I just wear black. So again, with her, I'm sort of testing it. And I was like, I don't know if that was a bit like, you know, some people be like, there's been a few like, life's too short for all that. It's like, no, it isn't. I'm making the point. It's quite clear. We want to hear about your life and the mundane details. That's what it says, word for fucking word. And at the time, I was just starting to think, I need to do a sock audit. What big, bold, bright colours are really missing? Let me look at the whole lot. And I thought, this is good food for the boring food page. And then I just went on about all my comparisons with musical chords and colour frequencies and boring shit. That's part of my fascination. I thought I was within the rules. I'm on my 5th post and I'm already thinking, what the fuck? I did wonder with that post that got deleted, is like, did the fucking admin say something to her? Did they delete her? Is she like that with other people? It's interesting that in the instructions it says if you need to leave, we don't, that it warns people about personal attacks, but it says if you're leaving, we don't need to know why. There's certain posts it said I can't remember which one it is. It says it will receive instant banishment from the group. Your first warning is you'll get muted, and then if you do it again, you'll get ejected. Do not block admins. You're like, why are people blocking admins? Why are they warning about? It doesn't look like there's a lot of very nice people on there. From the look of the fucking rules, and judging by about 40% of my responders, at least 40% of my responders, they're really not very nice. I'm failing to see the point of what the boring group is, because again, I'm like, what is your take on boring? Again, I don't get what you mean, because I thought that was perfect, going on and on and on, meticulous details. A lot of people like to read, people say to me, oh, fucking, I'm not reading that, it'll take ages. Same when you send me a video, mate, it won't get watched, I fucking guarantee it. Don't send them to me. I've got 500 odd saved videos that I chose to watch and I still haven't watched them. But anyway, some people love reading, and I know this. And some of the stuff I write, people who like reading what I write. I've been told this by the people who like reading, and there's not many of them, but I mean deep readers. They love reading what I write. So it's like, and I had enough confidence to know that what the me of me is cool and cosmic and worth talking about. And people have enjoyed asking questions about my whole approach to socks and clothes. They have found it fascinating. And again, it's a niche thing. It's like, fine, good. Why do I have to have all the shit then? Why doesn't all the shit just fuck off and go and comment on something that it does like? Why do I have to fucking... Because it's like, oh my God, it's fucking Facebook. It's one page of Facebook. But it's also that massive, and this is how difficult it is at every single fucking level, just to figure out what you fucking people mean. Because if I'm just stopped at the point and go, what did you mean by that? I'm instantly paranoid and think everyone hates me and think the world's against me. It's like, to know what you mean. Why is there such a fucking difference to you? Why can't you get that? Why can't you get that? I don't know what it does mean. There wasn't a thing that I could conclude to then think it means that. Those words no longer mean anything. In the context, I don't get where it's just... And I'm trying to come up with an answer. So I did say, when I was chatting earlier, it's like, maybe some of my coping strategies is like, I feel almost as like I did with my own Facebook, that I wanted to just blow the fucking whistle on a lot of it. I think this might be my last post. Because it says, don't tell us you're leaving if you're leaving. I'll put that I'm not leaving. I don't want to leave. But I need to be more understood than I am. And I'm going to I want to challenge all the stereotypes of what you say with the word mental health issues. Before people are rolling their eyes before you finish saying the word mental. And it comes with a load of expectations from out there of what do I want. And I'll say, okay, I'll be clear with what I want. Please don't tell me that, oh, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to cause offence, because then it's that thing. Me, all about me, and you need to know that I didn't mean it. It's like, I already knew you didn't know. That's why I'm writing the post, is because I know that you didn't know. How are you not seeing the fucking bigger picture yourself? How are you not seeing what's going on? All I want is, if you're going to take the piss out of me, cool. Make it obvious, because I won't know. And that's just me. That's just me. And I feel like I want to fucking do that. Because it's only sort of certain things. It's like, again, I'll speak to my manager, about my manager. They're going to take the piss out of me. But I like it. She said, it's we've recorded it. Please don't be offended, but it's like, we've got Mikey J. But which one of his personalities was behind the text? No, I find that fucking hilarious. I'm sure a lot of people think, oh yeah, fucking hell, well, when you get it right. It's like, she told me, this is what I told her at the time, she was honest with me, she made it obvious she was joking. Then I don't mind. It's that simple. You're joking, just tell me that you're joking. Or you might need to make it more than bluntly obvious, and I might need to ask you, and that is all. Sometimes, that is all. So I know what you meant. But, oh God, it's just fucking Jeez, so typical, isn't it? The one place I find right to it literally was. I was like speaking like never before in the last few years have I had that much interaction with things that I put on Facebook. Really interesting, wacky, weird, cool shit. They don't like me. They don't like me. No one likes me, and I don't care. Oh well, good night.